Alright, this is part two. Well, everyone worked hard for you. Yeah, everyone worked hard for me, obviously. But if I end up needing 2,000 crewmen and I have to cut the crewman's paycheck, I'll be pissed off, but I have to cut their paycheck in half to like 75, 80K. He's like, Ivan, yeah, you have to cut their paycheck in half. I'm like, fuck, man. Ivan, don't even think about taking out more money to pay them. That's crazy, Ivan. $400 is enough. You're being stupid. You have to be smart with your money. The movie's more important than the salaries, Ivan. This is more than what they're making Hollywood, Ivan. 40K a year, 40K another year is good enough, Ivan. They could have the money. You're fucking blind about your greed. No, Ivan, seriously, that's a pretty good paycheck, man. I mean, you get paid for what they're worth, Ivan. I know, Peter, yeah. I'm looking out for you, Ivan. Don't let these guys rip you off, man. I'm like, but can we make it work with 2,000 crewmen? Yeah, all right, we can make it work with 2,000 crewmen. Oh, I can pay them the 150K. So you make 100K 1 year. So the third year, all the crewmen are flown to Switzerland to work. They get 100K that year, and in the fourth year, they get 50K. That's a good deal. That's a good paycheck, obviously. 100K 1 year, 50K the other year, or you can pay them 75K. Every crewman will have a different contract. Okay, what do you prefer? Do you prefer me to pay you 75K the third year, 75K the fourth year, or do you want 100K the third year and 50K the fourth year, or I can pay you 50K the third year and 100K the fourth year? What deal works best for you? You ask them, and every crewman has a different structure for their contract. They're all shocked, like, holy shit, Ivan, you're paying me 100K? That's a lot of money. And I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. I can feed my family with this money, Ivan. I can get my nice car. Yeah, you can buy yourself a nice fucking new car for yourself. You can't get like your Benz and BMW, obviously. Well, you could get those cars, but that's like all your money gone. But you can get yourself a brand new like $35,000 nice car, like a Honda, a nice $35,000 Honda, like a nice brand new car you can get. You can easily rent out your apartment for a couple years. You can rent out a nice high-end apartment, man, for yourself, like a $1,000 a month apartment, or you can even buy yourself put a down payment and buy yourself a house, like a $200,000 house, a $170,000 semi-detached townhouse. You guys in Quebec we call it semi-detached or a townhouse. There's a lot of nice houses like that in Elmer. You can buy a house like that. Those houses are like $170,000. And get your nice car. Yeah. So, Sarah, it can last you a couple of years. Obviously. That's why I tell you two script developers, okay, look, man, when you guys sign the rest of the crewmen, like the chefs and all them, and construction crewmen and all them, the makeup artists and all them, ask what structure works best for each individual. That's what I'm saying. And for the crewmen, you don't have to worry about negotiations because they'll all accept that 150K deal because they don't make that in Hollywood. They make their like 40, 30K in Hollywood, the crewmen. Obviously. So if you hire Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, I'll tell them, hey guys, when you sign the crewmen, or James Gunn and Peter Safran, whoever I choose, or Zack Snyder, or you know what I'm saying, Ryan Coogler, or the Russo brothers, whoever I choose, obviously, you have to tell them whenever you sign the rest of the crewmen for the second year, to ask them what structure is best for them. We can pay you 50K the first year, or the third year, sorry, 100K the fourth year, or 100K the third year, 50K the fourth year, or we can split it in half and I pay you 75K and 75K the fourth year. That's a good paycheck for them. Chances are they're gonna choose the 150, the 100 grand and the $50,000 one. That's more money, right, in their bank. I want to make a $100,000 check, but some people might. Yeah, I want to get paid 100K the fourth year. My final year, I get a fatter check. Yeah, but third year you're doing more work, right? Because so I recommend you get 100K the third year because third year is when you're prepping before production. Fourth year is during production. You're doing work, but not as much work. Most of the stuff is already prepped and built. Obviously, Samsara. It's up to you, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, guys, man, if a crewman wants 170, 180,000, don't pay him that, man. You have to be strict. You do not go any higher than 150K, as you're gonna affect my budget. I only have enough to pay them 150K, and that's it. I can't pay them any more than that. And if you're greedy, I can reduce the amount and pay you 100K if you want to be greedy. I was generous enough to take out this much money to pay a lot of money. I'm not paying you anymore. Yeah, Ivan, please, Ivan, that's good enough for them, man. Don't pay me any more than that. Please buy my speed, obviously, yeah. So I'm sorry. Obviously. But you don't have to worry about negotiating with the crewmen. The only people you have to worry about negotiating for the crewmen are the producers, the visual effects team. They're pretty greedy, and the cinematographers, they might be greedy, obviously. Hence why I'm signing those guys, because those guys are bigger than all the other crewmen, obviously, yeah. And perhaps costume designers too. Costume designers, a big costume designer might want maybe 300K, but 250K for a costume designer is a good paycheck for her. That's the costume designers make like 100 grand in Hollywood, 75K, 100 grand in Hollywood. The big ones, 200, 150K. So the costume designers for Zayas, I can pay like 250K. Obviously. So what you do is you tell your two script developers, okay, the supervisors, you can pay them 200, 220, up to all the way up to $270,000. You can pay them. Richard Taylor, pay him 300K, but don't go any higher than that for him. He lives in New Zealand. 300K is like 600K for Richard Taylor. That's good enough for him. He's like, I just pay if he's found that money. I'm like, yeah, Peter. No, seriously, like, that's a big deal for him. That's a lot of money for him, Ivan. You're very generous. He's making like 600K, 650K New Zealand money. That's a lot of money. He's found me all that money. Yeah, Peter. Ivan, you're very generous, man. Yeah, he'll work hard for you. Yeah, Peter, he'll work hard for you, Peter. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Ivan. I know why you took all this money, because you want to pay these guys a lot of money the way they work. Yeah, the way they work harder for you. You got a better movie. I know what I'm doing, Peter. Sarah. You don't want your lying guys quitting on you and that kind of stuff. Yeah, Ivan, it's dirty work, man. You have no idea how much work the crewmen do. Yeah, that's why I want to make sure they get paid. But don't want them to rip you off. Sarah. Because I guarantee some of the cinematographers, they might try and push for like 2.5, 3 million bucks for the movie. I'm like, guys, no, man. Like, I'm not going any higher than 2 million bucks for you guys. Like, yeah, you make like what? You're 400K in Hollywood. The big ones make like $1 million in Hollywood. The cinematographers. I'm not paying you any more than 2 million bucks. How many main cinematographers do you have? I'll have maybe 6 main ones, and the other ones are assistants. So you hire a good like 6. I mean, how much cinematographers will you hire? I'll hire a good maybe, I don't know, like 13, 14 around there. You need a lot. You need like a good like maybe 13 cinematographers you have to hire. Because I'm going to be renting like 15 cameras, 16 cameras. The main 6 get 2 million bucks, and the other ones get a $170,000 salary. That's good. That's good pay. You have to watch for your budget. 170K as assistant producer, right? Assistant cinematographer. I'm like, yeah. Assistant cameraman. I'm like, yeah. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. In Hollywood, you make like 40K. Yeah. In Hollywood, how it works is the main guys make the dough. They make like 400, 800, 1 million bucks. And the assistant cameramen make their shitty $30,000, $40,000. They make shitty money in Hollywood. I'm paying you $170,000. A good paycheck. And the same goes for the visual effects team. All the supervisors for their section, like one supervisor, I'll have maybe, I don't know, I'll have maybe 6 supervisors. They get their 2 million bucks. Because the visual effects is very important. That's why I pay those guys a lot of money. And all the assistants get their $170,000 salary. But you guys do not get your check until post-production starts. Obviously. Some Sarah? Okay, Ivan, yeah. You guys are more than welcome to work in Hollywood for the 4 years. Do your thing, and then once my production is done, I need you for my movie. You guys are all gonna be flown to Vancouver, and starting when post-production starts, that's when you guys start receiving your checks. Your $170,000, your rich $170,000 check. $170,000 is a nice paycheck for a visual effects a visual effects crewman, right? Yeah, for each department, that's a lot of money. Even in Hollywood, we make like 50K. Yeah, that's why you get all these cheesy scenes in these movies. It's always fucking cheap, yeah. Hollywood can't afford to pay him that, though. To be fair, Hollywood cannot afford to pay all these guys $100,000. I can't afford it. Their budgets are too small, but I can afford it because my budget's big. Please, you're paying them $170K? Yeah, Peter has to help me silence, guys. Yeah, I'm like, Peter, please don't be fucking cheap. Don't offer them like 150K. Pay them the $170,000. Okay, Ivan, and pay the supervisors $2 million. Ivan, like 800K is good enough. I'm like, Peter, don't be fucking cheap, man. Pay them $2 million. You're blinded by your greed. Pay them $2 million. Okay, Ivan, yeah, pay them out the way they work hard for you for visual effects, man. You're looking at Ivan, you're looking at dirty work. Yeah, you're looking at dirty work, man. For post production. Sarah? Well, he's blind by his greed for the movie. All he cares about is how much money is going to his bank, and his movie, obviously the movie, because he's blind by his greed. Obviously, that's all directors are, right? Yeah. All they care about is the movie and their paycheck, obviously. Sarah. Hence why the Lord of the Rings crewmen and Hobbit crewmen are gonna beg me to be sorry, my guys. You're not good for the Great Escape. The only crewmen who are coming back for my movies are the head chefs. So the head chefs are lucky; they come back for all my movies. My graphic designers, my photographers, my web designer, they all come back, and perhaps my hair designers and makeup designers, they might all come back for my movie too. You just sign the same people, because all the crewmen are different people for my movie because I have different genres. The Lord of the Rings crewmen and Hobbit crewmen are not good for a Great Escape movie. They don't know shit about that genre. They still probably do a pretty good job, but no, you hire people who have experience working in that genre. That way you get a better movie. I know what I'm doing. For the Great Escape, you probably have people who worked on John Wick and like Mission Impossible. Samsara. Mission Impossible, John Wick, James Bond. You hire those crewmen who work on those movies. That way you get a better movie for your amazing Great Escape movie with Keanu Reeves and all them. Most likely will choose the Casino Royale director or the Chad director who directed John Wick to direct my movie. You know that Chad director? He was a stuntman on The Matrix. He trained Keanu Reeves, and now he got his own franchise, successful John Wick franchise. He directed it with Keanu Reeves, and now he's a pretty big director. Yeah, amazing story, huh? He's a stuntman on The Matrix. You watch the documentary, you see him in the documentary. He worked on The Matrix with Keanu Reeves. The question is, what will I do after saying this? The Matrix are the greatest if I know. I might end up just doing The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, but because I do want to do that romance story with my significant other badly. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The child director, you can pay him like a 14 million deal. You give him like a 4 million bonus. That's a good deal from $4 million for pre-production. For The Great Escape, you're only looking at maybe what, I don't know. For The Great Escape, you're only looking at 2 years of pre-production. And third year we start filming. First year we brainstorm, we do the concept art, we write the script. I'm not writing it; they write the script, obviously. And it's towards the end of the second year, I start flying in Keanu Reeves and all them, and Scarlett Johansson. And second year is we do the actors and all that stuff, and then the mid second year we start doing the table reads and the training, 3 months of training. And then the third year of shooting begins. You can pay the Chai guy like 4 million sign bonus, and then 10 million for pre-production. 10 million for production. For like, I don't know, 3 months of shooting. You can give him like 11 million royalties for the movie box office. And like 500K of the merch. That's a good deal for him. He's not as big as Peter, that's why I'm not paying him as much money. I'll give him full power for the creative side as a director, but he doesn't get full power for producing. He has some power for producing, but not full power. Because he's not as big as Peter. But I'll give him a bit of power, but he has full power for the creative side of the movie. It's his movie, and I'll hire a good writing team to co-write the script with him. I want you helping out. I want you assisting with the script. That way you know the movie inside and out. You have to tell him that. For the Great Escape movie. Look at an amazing movie for that, man. We can't find jobs. Well, I might end up doing the Matrix, guys. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. What do you think your significant other will tell you? What you might tell me, Ivan? Are you fucking kidding me? Let's do the Matrix. What about the romance story, Ivan? Ivan, romance stories are cool, but they're a bit boring. I'd rather do the Kick-Ass in the Matrix. Okay, fine, we'll do the Matrix. But Warner Bros. Has to agree to my terms. If they don't delete Resurrections, I'm not touching that franchise, man. Which they will, though. David Zal's, we don't mind deleting it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't make any. Yeah, you didn't make any money off it. Just delete this. It's garbage. It's terrible. Yeah. Trinity, the one with Neo, was fucking stupid, man. Yeah, man. It was a terrible movie. Anyways, going back to saying this. Yeah. And Peter, for Volume 1 and Volume 2, I don't mind us filming Volume 2 and Volume 1 at the same time. Because you don't want to do a thing where you're filming for 3 months and all the Southern actors are watching and I'm paying them and not even working. No. We can film Volume 2 while we're filming Volume 1. That way the production goes by faster, obviously. But don't touch Volume 3, Peter. Okay. No, Peter, seriously, listen to me. All units, Peter, and Guillermo del Toro, listen to me, guys. Don't touch Volume 3 until we're done with Volume 1 and Volume 2. I want these actors prepping for the role. I'm sorry. The production will take longer. I don't mind. I know what I'm doing. I don't mind working for an extra month. Don't touch Volume 3, Peter. You can, only Volume 1 until you can touch. Don't touch Volume 3 until we're done Volume 1 and Volume 2. If you don't listen to me, Peter, I can fire you, man. I'm the boss here, guys. I'm the boss here. I'm paying the bills. Don't hate me, I'm saying. Listen to me. Don't touch Volume 3, Peter, and he'll listen to me all because I'm the boss. He's the boss too. He's the boss over the movie. He's overseeing everything, obviously, but I'm the steward. I'm the boss over him. Samsara. But I won't be an ass to Peter. I'll be very respectful and polite to him, obviously. But if you're an ass to him, he won't like you. Be respectful and nice to him. That way he likes you. Oh my god, Ivan's such a chill boss. Yeah, I'm a chill fucking boss, obviously. Samsara. Yeah. And while production takes place, the accountant has to give me and Peter and my significant other updates on how much money is getting burned every day. Okay, Peter's gonna ask me, okay guys, how much money got burned today? And millions of dollars are getting burned every week, man. It's been crazy. Millions of dollars are getting burned for the movie. Millions of dollars are getting burned, yeah. For the movie, yeah. How much money is getting burned every day? I don't know. A lot of money, man. For the movie, a lot of fucking money is getting burned every day. Obviously. That's why there's no joking around. Like, once everyone's done eating, you gotta go back. Everyone has to go back to work in film. You're gonna see Peter. He says, okay, guys, it's time to work. The head of production, okay, guys, break is up. It's time to go back. It's time to go back to work. And everyone knows, okay, all the actors go, okay, guys, it's time to work. And they get up and they work. They work hard because they know, yeah, Ivan pays a lot of money. You have to work hard. Yeah, you have to work hard, man. I pay a lot of money. You have to work hard. I'm saying, I'm not paying you millions to slack off. You have to work hard. But we're going to have a blast filming. As filming a movie is fucking fun. Yeah. It's fun filming a movie, obviously. It sucks because, I don't know, imagine filming all day for like, I don't know, 7 days a week for a year. It's blood, sweat, and tears, but because everyone knows the end product will be so cool, and they're getting paid a lot of money, they're going to work hard. And that's why you serve them on the buffet, man. There's nothing worse than filming all day and you're getting served shitty food. Like, to brighten up the mood, have a nice buffet for them. The way they're not stressed out. We start shooting at like 6 in the morning. We end every day at like 11 o'clock at night. Some days we go till 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes, yeah. The yakas get very little sleep. The yakas are probably going to get maybe 4 hours of sleep every day. Hence why every Friday, I'll have beer day for them, 3 beers. At nighttime, everyone gets 3 beers. Me and Peter get 3 beers. If you don't drink, you don't have to drink 3 beers. What I'll do is I'll have non-alcoholic beer, and I'll have some non-alcoholic beer and real beer. For those people who don't drink, they can drink the non-alcoholic beer. And those who drink beer, they drink their beer for the 3 beer. Because not everyone drinks, right? That way you brighten up the mood. At nighttime, the actors get their 3 beers. Some sour. Peter gets his 3 beers. And, okay, Peter, I want to do a thing where every Friday we only shoot for like 7 hours. Really, Ivan? Yeah, Ivan, like, we should shoot as much as we can every day. I know, Peter, but I don't want to stress the actors out working 7 days a week. Ivan will be fine. I know, Peter. But I also want to do the Ivan. You want to do your ad shoots for the character ad shoots? Yes. So every Friday we only shoot for like 7 hours, and then the actors get together with me in the studio and we do the character ad shoots once a week, obviously. Obviously. And you also people interview them too. Oh, you have interviews too? Yeah, I'll have the people interview me, Peter, and the actors even during production. Not as much, but I have some interviews during production too. They interview us. How's production going? And they interview Peter and all this stuff. And we build a sign for the world, yeah. And now fourth, you have the character attitudes featured on my Scotch News website. That's why my web design will be hard at work. My graphic, you gotta find a way to put them to work. I'm gonna put you to work, man. Yeah, man. That way the actors get more sleep. So every Friday, the actors get a bit more sleep. Whereas the rest of the week, they're getting very little sleep. They're probably going to get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Everyone goes to bed at 11:30, maybe 12. You got to wake up at like 4 in the morning because some of the people have to do makeup. And makeup can take maybe 2 hours to do. And at 6:30, everyone has to, production starts. Everyone has to start shooting. And you film till like 9 o'clock, 9:30, and it's breakfast time. Everyone gets a 2 hour break, and you film till like 4 o'clock, and it's dinner. 2 hour break, 6 o'clock, and you film till like 10 at night. And after that, it's dessert, and everyone goes to bed after that. That's my idea for the schedule, something like that. I'm sorry? That's my deal. I'm sorry. But you're gonna see me and the actors and Peter and all them gonna fool around and said, of course they are. They're gonna fool around and say you're gonna see them they're having fun, man. You know how Lord of the Rings actors look, they had fun? You're gonna see me and all the actors and Peter and all them were having fun on set all of a sudden. The actors, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see like John Boyega, he's like today he's in his trailer, today we're on day 100 of shooting, you know what I'm saying? We're finishing volume 1. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm fucking hungry, man. And he goes to the place. He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my eggs, my sausages, my French toast, and my strudels. And I said, holy shit, they're getting spoiled. Yeah. You see Peter doing that too. Yeah, like he did for Lord of the Rings. Crispy bacon. Remember that? In the documentary? Yeah. Obviously. Will Peter be shocked by the food? Yeah, he will. He's like, Ivan, you're serving them this kind of food from the farms? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. That's fucking high-end food, Ivan. That's like good tasting food. I'm like, yeah, Peter, I know I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, they'll work harder for you, man. Yeah. It's not fun getting served shitty food when you're working around nowhere. Yeah, it's not fun, man. That's why you serve them a luxury buffet. I'm like, I know I'm doing. Yeah. What would be more fun, the character ad shoots or the magazine ad shoots for the business for Sky Source News? Uh, the character ones is kind of more cooler because you're in character mode now, right? Like you're gonna see me with like my sword with like blood on my face and all that stuff. With the actors, yeah. Whereas the one like first, second year, that's for the magazines, obviously. Whereas the character actors, when you have magazines, when you have a character, a character magazine, yeah, I'm thinking of doing that too. You have character pictures featured for the volumes, and you also have this Sky Source News magazine for the. But now we're in character mode. Something cool, yeah. The photographers have to take pictures for the character for the magazine ad shoot, obviously. For the we have maybe like 4 or 5 magazine pictures and then we're in character mode. You also have the pictures featured on the website that coincides with the volumes, obviously. And the interviews have to be. They have to interview me and all the actors who appear in all them, and get them all. It's a lot of work. That's why the photographers are going to be hard at work. They have a lot of work to do. Pictures for the character ad shoots, pictures for the posters, pictures for the red carpet event, pictures for the merch, Pictures for the 4K case covers, the posters. It's a lot of work, man. Yeah, that's why I don't pay you 200K to slack off, man. You got to work hard. I'm gonna find a way to put you to work. The website has a code. It has a code. The website every week, and the graphics have to add the pictures. I don't pay you 150K for nothing, guys. You have to work hard. You think I'm gonna pay you 200K and have you slack off? No, man. You're gonna be doing work every week. I'm gonna put you to work, man. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. That's why people be so hyped for the movie, obviously. Obviously. What would be the most bloodsport interior is production, man. Because production, as you're working in the middle of nowhere like 7 days, it's exhausting, man. Hence why, Mike Peter, to prevent yourself from being exhausted mentally, obviously, to protect yourself from being exhausted mentally, because you got to constantly picture scenes in your mind, it can exhaust the shit out of you. That's why I want you to take your notes. That way it takes the stress off. Yeah, I what you're saying. Yeah, the way you're not mentally exhausted. Because as a director, you have to picture every scene in your mind. The whole movie's in your head, obviously. You have to picture it. So if you look at your notes, it does the work. It does all the pictures for you. You're not going to be as mentally exhausted. And you have Guillermo del Toro helping you out, Peter. And you have like 4 directing unit teams. They're going to help you out. And that way the directing teams are not lost. Hence why third year, I want all the units going over Peter's notes and discussing each scene, what their ideas are for helping Peter with the gatherings and all that stuff. You have to do that third year. That way everyone's prepped and you're not lost like you were for The Hobbit. Because for The Hobbit, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing for the Battle of Army War. They had to what? Pause production, and Peter had to clear his head because he was lost. He was winging. He wasn't prepped. But for my movie, he'll be prepped. He'll know everything. He'll have all the ideas in his mind, obviously. And I helped him out, too, with the Prince of Egypt clips. So in the gathering scene, Peter has an idea. Okay, I want you guys to all be a bit scared, be a bit anxious. So I'm saying you have torches in your hands. I was saying, because I gave him ideas. I was saying, yeah, they go up the mountains. Yeah. I gave your ideas, obviously. I'm sorry? Yeah. Obviously. And once the sets are built, obviously, the third year, obviously, the dock team are gonna the construction crew are like, holy shit, we built all the sets, and Peter's like, holy shit, man. He's blown away by the sets. Like, oh my god, this like blows my Lord of the Rings out of the water. These are unheard of sets. He sees like the 0.8 acre forest. He sees a big like 1.5 acres in a city. He's like shocked. Ivan, man, oh my god, Ivan, the sets are built, Ivan. Ivan, the sets are built. I'm like, good. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, how you doing? Yeah, we're still doing our tactical training. How's that going, Ivan? I'm doing good, man. I learned my craft well. That's good, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our tables like 5 days a week. Yeah. We'll join you guys soon, and then early fourth that we fly to Switzerland for the production, obviously. Me and the cast. The cast were training with me in Vancouver. Obviously. Will you be a bit stressed out? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta work for like 1 year, 7 days a week. That's fucking dirty ass work all day long. But I mean, trust me, before you know it, man, the year's gonna go by fast, man. You film, and before you know it, like 3 months go by, and like volume one's almost done. Like, holy shit, it's going by fast. You know what I'm saying? And you film volume two. Well, I'll film volume one and volume two simultaneously, but volume three, don't touch it, Peter. I'm sorry. Amazon will constantly bothering us. Ivan, how's production? Peter, how's production? No, it's good. Are you guys almost done? No, we're not almost done. You know what I'm saying? But my photographers are taking pictures for the merch as we speak, and we'll send you guys all the files. Okay, yeah, for the merch. Check my calendar, guys.